welcome back to yet another episode here at the O.A.R Reptile House. Now, it's a little dark outside, as you can tell. Most of these animals should in fact have their lights off, but it took a lot longer for these rodents to de-thaw than expected. I also had overslept a little, but it is feeding day, so we're going to go ahead and feed these guys. Now, the crickets just ate yesterday, or the crickets. The geckos just ate yesterday, and a lot of lizards can go 2 days without eating, and that's what I tend to do, just to keep them underweight, or not underweight, but at a healthy weight. So we're just going to pretty much be feeding snakes today, and that's okay. I got plenty of food for them, but it is feeding day, so we're going to get to it, starting with my favorite to watch eat, Lilith. So here we have a rabbit for the big girl, and it has been about 2 weeks since she ate. But we're going to try to do this. It's a hard angle for me to get with the fresh substrate put in here. This wood has expanded, and it'll be the... It's a little hard to get a good video in there because this wood has expanded due to the fresh substrate in here, and that's okay. It happens. Anyways, let's close this up. Get on to gargoyle. Now, because it is so late, I am going to try to do this fast. We're not going to be taking time showing them eating because of the fact I do want to switch these lights back off and not really mess with their sleep schedule too much, you know? Light schedules are very important for reptiles. It can really mess everything up. So I'm just going to do this fast and get it out the way. Now, as you might be able to see, Gargoyle here is almost a slate grayish blue, which means he is in shed, so he might not eat. But we're going to go ahead and offer him food. Alright, so here we have the big boy in the back. He is awake. We're just going to put this right in front of him, see if he even wants it. Well, he didn't grab it, but we're going to leave that with him for 24 hours just to see if he eats it or not. He probably will. We'll be back in a minute to check on him. Next up, we got Hell. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get her out of her hide. She usually eats in her hide, but she doesn't get a lot of activity nowadays. So we're going to try to trick her out. I don't see her yet. I don't see her head poking up anywhere. Right? And no, her head ain't poking out anywhere. We're gonna take things. Make sure she's actually in here. Yes, she is. Oh! Damn it. Oh, no, she didn't steal it. Anyways, we're gonna have to do this the fun way. Oh, is she in shed? Oh, she is also in shed. No wonder she ain't coming out. So we're just gonna leave her like that because of the fact she is in fact in shed. So not a lot of the animals are going to eat today. I'll have to come back tomorrow. I guarantee you that's going to be gone. Just because of how Hell is. Hell has never once not eaten a meal. So I almost guarantee that's going to be gone. Is this it? Yeah. No, that's a big ass rat. There it is. There we go. The little ear. Let's see, is she ear cut? Oh, there she is. After a long time searching, there you are. No. She got it. Alright, let's check on the other two real quick. Make sure they're eating. Lilith I'm not even worried about since she is not in the shed. She is currently looking for it, which means she's angry. And then you're just laying with it. We'll check back in the morning. Bye, Poseidon. We're going to call it a night for you. Let me plug back in your filter. Well, now we're in the brumation zone. Obviously, she messed up her paper like she does every day. Now it comes down to the pickiest eaters. Starting with Midas, that rat is too big for you. That one, that's the one. This is one of the homegrown rats. And as you can tell, we can see exactly where this boy is. There's your head. There's your head. He hasn't eaten the past 2 weeks, so let's see if he wants to eat today. As a spider morph in his genetics, it is kind of hard for him to hunt. So it's hard to say if he's actually going to take this or not. As you can see, he's starting to wobble. This is a telltale sign of the spider in his DNA. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful. Since he's eating, that means once brumation is done, because it's not too much longer that I'm going to have to move this enclosure to the other room, he can finally get substrate in here. Eventually, I do want to get both of them 4 foot by 2 foot enclosures. It's just not in my cards right now. Luckily, both of them are in an enclosure that is technically appropriate for their size. For any snake, you want an enclosure that is at least as long as they are, or as long and wide as they are long. Basically, if Pandora were to stretch out and her tail ended here, and her head ended in this corner, and she looped all the way around, it would still technically be good enough for her, but I don't like her being in this, so hopefully it's not for too much longer. She'll probably be the first one to get an upgrade, with Midas being the second, because he's got a better tank. Anyways, I mean, these guys live in breeding racks with most other breeders, and breeding racks are roughly about this size, you know. Maybe or a lot smaller, but it's a good start for her right now here. I want to give her a better life than what she has currently. Anyways, let's get in here, shall we? Here we go. Just gonna lift this up. Now, she may or may not eat. This is a frozen thawed. We've been attempting with her to get on these for about 2 months now. And she may or may not take it. I hope she does, because that'll be better news for her and me in the long run. Oh. No? Just like with the others, I'm going to set it in here for now. I say that. We're going to give this one more shot. She shows a little interest. She's not balling up, so she's not scared. She's very curious right now. Anything, sweetheart? Nope, I did not mean to do that. Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to lay this down right there. We're going to drop her hide back over top of her. She may or may not be in feeding mode, so we got to be... Yep, the rat is still sticking just so slightly out. Which is a good indication. If that rat disappears in the morning, we know what happened to it. And if that happens, I'm definitely going to be happy about this, because that means she's on frozen thawed finally. And I can stop stressing about her so much. Because you don't want to feed live. Sometimes you have no choice but to feed live. Some animals are just that picky. But you don't want to feed live because, well, the rat can fight back and hurt your animal. And I really don't want to do that to her. She is a beautiful snake. And I'd hate to see something bad happen to her. Now we are here with Orion. And Orion, we are still waiting to eat a meal before I put him back in the reptile room. That'll be a very clear indication that he is no longer feeling ill. A lot of the times when reptiles feel ill, they will not eat. And Orion has a tendency to not eat every time he feels ill. And sometimes he just goes without food. He's a weird guy. But if I can get him to eat today, that'll be great. See if we can get some lighting in here real quick. There we go. Looks like he peed in the back corner, so I'm gonna have to clean this out anyways. Oh. Don't want to surprise the big boy. Come on, big boy. No? Alright, we're just gonna lay that in there. And then you'll know if he ate or not, because I'll come back through tomorrow and I'm going to show these guys off. He sometimes does not eat from the tongs, and I'm really hoping he's going to eat this week. I need it. No, you cannot go in there. Go away. And this is why I do this. I got to keep an eye on all the animals in this house. Don't want to lose a cat. It is first thing in the morning. Let's go ahead and do our checks to see who all ate so we can get these out. Let's... Oh, flash is on. It looks like Gargoyle ate. He's got a little bulge in his belly right there by where he kinks up. So I'd say he ate. Let's see. Hell was the other questionable one. It looks like she ate. Let's go ahead and cover her back up. Yep, let's move you, mamas. Yeah, now that she's moved, I don't see anything underneath, so we're just going to cover her back up because she is deep in blue. So that means next week I'm going to have a shed in there. Let's see, who else did we have questionable? Pandora did not, in fact, eat. So I have to check on Orion. And Orion did not eat, despite the fact he is looking dead at the food. Thanks, bud. And of course, he's laying right on top of his cord, like always. Oh, now you show interest in it because it was moving? Anything? Anything, buddy? Oh, shit. Not now. You're a chicken. Alrighty, so you're going to stay in here for yet another week. Don't worry, you're going to eat soon. I know you will. You're looking healthy. You're looking beautiful. We just need you to eat now. The complications of this guy.